Hey guys, welcome back to the Rabbitat Homestead. My name's Ashley. So right now I'm just out here taking care of all of my rabbits, and if you watched my last video, you know that I have a new doe that hasn't been a very great mother. And since I recorded that video, at the time of recording, she had 2 baby kits in with her. She originally had 5. Well, she eventually, when I recorded that video, she ended up with 2. And I came out the very next day after putting that video out to you guys, and she lost another one. So, and this was just simply because it was out on the wire at night. It must not have gone back inside. I'm not really sure if she maybe booted it out of the nest box. I'm not really sure what happened. But needless to say, she ended up with 1 kit. So what I decided to do was take that kit away from Darling and give her to my doe, Lucky, who, if you've been following me, you know Lucky is an amazing mother. So I did that. Now, it was kind of a spur of the moment decision. I didn't have the camera on me when I did it, but just a couple days ago, I think it was 2 days ago that I did this. I took the baby from Darling's hutch and brought it to Lucky, who has kits the same age. They're 2 days apart, so same age. In my last video, I compared the sizes. You saw how large Lucky's babies were in comparison to Darling's babies. Lucky's the good mom, Darling's the not so great mom. And Lucky's were really fat and healthy, big babies for being 2.5 weeks old. And then you had Darling's babies who were pretty small in comparison to Lucky's. So I took that baby kit from Darling's hutch, brought it over to Lucky, and Lucky immediately just started sniffing the baby kit and took her right in. And the baby, I wish I got this on camera, but the baby actually went to nurse from her right off the bat. Because it was hungry. I don't think that Darling was feeding them that well. So right off the bat, the baby was trying to feed from Lucky, and I came out here a couple hours later, and the baby was inside of the nest box with all the other rabbits, and it just kind of jumped right into being a part of Lucky's litter. So I'm right now going to show you how this baby's doing, see a comparison in size, see if the baby's fattened up a little bit, and see how it's doing. So let's check them out. First, let me make sure they have plenty of food. So when I have a nursing doe with a litter, obviously, I make sure that their food is full all the way to the top, because you have babies in here that are going to be eating this food, and you have the mom that needs the extra nutrition to feed her babies as well. So I make sure that she has everything that she needs. Going to give her plenty of hay because the babies like to nibble at this hay, but I'm not going to give too much, especially if I see that it's ending up on the ground. Sometimes that happens and I know I'm giving them too much. But I'm going to give them some hay. They have plenty of water, and let me give you a closer look and we'll check up on these rabbits. So 3-week-old rabbits, very big. It is a smaller litter, so they get a lot more milk, so they grow faster in the smaller litters. But 3 weeks old and very big and a little feisty, but adorable. Just love raising them. Look how beautiful. Their nose never stops going. So I'm gonna give her back. And then way back in here, this was one of Darling's babies. This is the one that I brought over from Darling's litter over to this litter, Lucky's litter. And this baby was just taken right in by Lucky, and she's been doing really well. She's been in here for a couple days. She does look a little bit bigger, but definitely a big size difference in comparison. So take an up close look. Look at the size difference between litters. And Lucky's litter, this one here, Lucky's litter, she had more kits in here than Darling did. So like I said, in comparison, if the rabbits have a smaller litter, then more milk is going to go to the babies and they'll grow faster because there's more milk between them all. But if there's a big litter, there's less milk between them all, so they don't grow as fast. Well, with Darling and Lucky's litter, they both had smaller size litters. And Darling just kept losing kit after kit because she was just being kind of a careless mother. So in comparison with them both having smaller litters and Lucky having, you know, only a couple days apart and much bigger sized kits with a few more rabbits to take care of than what Darling had, this is a pretty sad little size for this rabbit to be, especially at 3 weeks old. Definitely should be a little bit bigger. And like I said, when I put this rabbit in with Lucky over here, as soon as I put this baby in, she took it right in, she was smelling it, and just kind of carried on with her usual eating her hay whenever I took care of her. But so this baby definitely wanted to nurse as soon as she met Lucky, and was taken right in by all of the baby kits and Lucky. So I'm really proud of this doe. She's such a good mom, and now she's taking care of an orphaned kit. And I just think this rabbit was much better off than being with her mom. And I'll be able to breed Darling faster now that she doesn't have baby kits to take care of. So I'm going to try to breed her again, and I'm just going to keep trying, and hopefully she gets better with time. Maybe she'll snap out of this, and hopefully she'll do better. If not, I'm going to have to replace her with a different doe. So we'll see. Only time will tell. But this little baby's in good hands now with Lucky and her babies. Definitely a big size difference. So this little brown one's pretty easy to handle, but definitely a size difference there. It's only 2 days apart, so it's amazing how much effect the moms have on the little ones, and how good of a mom they are. Because Darling, her nest boxes aren't great, and she's not covering them up. She's not pulling enough fur to keep them warm, so, but no. So hopefully this little guy will be able to get some more milk and grow a little bit faster and be more healthy, and definitely a lot better off. So I'm happy I made that decision. I just wish that I got that footage for you guys when I put her in there so you could have saw, but next time. I love the brown rabbits. They're so cute. They're all cute, but I really like the brown ones. All right, I'm going to put you back. All right, guys, well, just kind of a short little video. I just wanted to share that with you, something that I honestly have never done before. I've never given kits from a different litter to one of my other does for any reason at all. So it's the first time I've ever done this, so I just wanted to share it with you, show you how well that the baby was doing, and only been in there for 2 days. And yeah, so it can be done, and the baby's doing really well, and now I can breed Darling that much quicker. So I'm really happy about how well everything's going, and I just wanted to share that with you. So definitely a great mom. There's a little baby right there. Yep. Checking things out. I only wish that I did it a little bit sooner before the other kit died, because Darling did have 2. I wish I did it sooner, but oh well, you learn as you go, right? All right, guys, well, thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming along with me on another video, checking out what I have going on here. I'm going to go finish taking care of my rabbits, and I will see you guys in the next video. God bless.